Ebusuya Manasseh Azure ena ebo President John Dramani Mahama abasui. Ade ba kwa esese yehu ni se President Mahama na penso ena ensentwerefo timi nya kwan eye wo madwuma se ne omo pe. They don't suppress them. Ede se ankane titi president bi enya na wa ese farun onu journalist grant me be no mpombisa na any question. Na Manasseh Azure abebo President Mahama baso so far eye eniama eye President Mahama ba ya waye a supporting the journalism amana ye successful. Now before no my emfa we ntwem quick, this lady your friend Bridget Bonnie, I know her personally. Me kai end this four part no mo ye ya me ko sasa boni wo ho no. E wo jowulu no. She was one of the MCs over there. Yeah. I know her personally. A very beautiful lady, only physical or penny power, a nice girl near the. Ha. Yeah, she worked so hard for the NDC. We and you say I know her personally. Intimate mark and asem. Senator, when you been a say, me see or say fata. You say man Prez Mahama appointing as head of information and public affairs at the Ghana High Commission in the UK. Ha ti. President Mahama say adwuma we a wo ma ba power no ene wunyim di a wo no ma yemfa wo nkwohye ha na kokosom oman Ghana enti as I'm talking to you now lady bra obrema NDC no anye kwa ne nsaka no so ne na kafia Bridget Bonnie, go and serve Ghana well and make us proud. Congratulations to you, my sister, you deserve it. Now let's move forward. We my grassroots now, they no complain no. Ajuma lady we ye pa nya ajuma kitwa o. We my grassroots now, they'll be happy. What I say? Kudos to President Mahama. Now listen to Manasseh Azure. The Mahama factor in my work. In June this year, President John Dramani Mahama announced the discontinuation of the 19-year-old fraudulent contract between the Youth Employment Agency and Zoom Lion Ghana Limited. I had been fighting that unconscionable deal for 12 years. The contract was worth 456 million Ghana cedis a year. And in that Zoom Lion ye company be no musisi Ghana for me recently na me who say Zoom Lion ya buying company da na me gas Zoom Lion ya buying company na me nim sa individual NIB Metro TV ura no, he's the owner. Na Zoom Lion ni a buying signing contract bia for 19 years no musisi adwumanfo no Zoom Lion ebe pe omo mbe pra kwan no ho na odi omo din akọ se nipa se na me wo omo na me na buying signing contract na buying na man sika say no betua omo ka monthly just na e di enso sika buying the Zoom Lion so ntua adwumanfo kan no osisi maamefo na omo ya adwuma no. Na contract near worth 456 million for 19 years. Na Manasseh Azure say we fighting Zoom Lion na USA for 12 years. Wanya a friend saying answer. And a President Mahama ba power again this year. June mu and oma YE4 a chasa contract no. Number 2, in July 2025, an investigation I led revealed how the Ghana Airport Company signed a dubious revenue assurance contract 3 days before the 2024 election. The shady deal was signed with a mining company owned by the SMLCU. That contract was cancelled as a result of the investigation. Thankfully, no money had been paid in this shady deal to the company, which had only one worker but deployed SML staff to implement the project. And the SML and whom ensem and our treno in the second paragraph no. Now, I say besides the conducive atmosphere which President Mahama has often afforded journalists like me to do our work, there is no greater motivation and encouragement to investigate journalists than acting on their work. If you reject absence, bribes, and risk your life and those of your family, you expect duty barriers to do their part. President Mahama did a similar thing on my very first investigative story, the Jida scandal. 2 people went to jail and some lost their jobs. More than 10 contracts were cancelled, saving Ghana over $100 million. And a law, the Youth Employment Agency Act was passed as part of sweeping reforms to stop the bleeding. Mr. President, I will likely demand more and criticize you in the future, but I want you to know that should I ever write the story of my journalism and anti-corruption crusade, you will feature in its glorious pages. Thank you. The Oyira Sihana Ebne was say, Obe demanding more from President Mahama as a president. Now in the future, no, as I said, all demanding more from him, no be criticizing no. But Omanati say or share story of the journalism and anti-corruption crusade once a man. Obe make sure so be future President Mahama e will good page so. On cars and one in front of him. You see, we are not saying that President Mahama is 100% correct. Nobody is 100% correct in the world. Ubiani wo. There's nobody. Nobody is 100% correct. But Osha President Mahama, how are also handling Central 4 during the time, not to compare previous regime, there is difference. Now, do you think, say, a near man sacrifices a wood Manasseh Azure, a bomb modin, a 2 so year investigation, Cassia, a year in the home. Bring any resource by a buying share so contract be salmon. Do you think, say, a previous regime Nanka Manasseh Krabenya chance to do that in Ghana? Bisahun. Do you think, say, in the previous regime, Manasseh Azure as a journalist and Kobenya the opportunity to do that? Kenya possible? But President Mahama nankasa mobiati ase say onu onchiri criticism. Wakoye obi ase oya ade as a leader. Na saa de na oye ne enya. Oma nkrofo no chance the opportunity say omo betima criticizing as a leader because they be ameka say we a leader na say uchiri criticism then don't be a leader. Never try occupying a public position. The only way you can go and sit there and do your work, a wow private office, wow private ajuma will be a ho. Obi antimi criticize. We are there na nya kura ajuma enintimi nka because o kan obe yinadi. But say uba beji on minor juma say ube ye dia. Meaning you are ready for criticism and the people will not spare you. They'll criticize you. President Mahama as a communicator or to Sadia Nasi. So there's no way or no he will be angry or attack people because they expose the government. He will make sure he do it for you to praise him. Last year Eastern Region Bridget be say na obi ko twa de betu social media President Mahama say Eastern Regional Minister unko hweso no. Do you think say anga yanda MPP anipa o twa asa de no nka? O ka ze ngombe jano. Flip the coin. And then imagine say this thing happened under the MPP. Senka Sadia we see under MPP. Do you think say Anka Sani Panamefano Wedi? Only Yanka Modibayano. Now, so we have to know this. Come on, find a moon channel cry. Come on, find a moon channel kitty cry. Now, before me economy, I'm in Weye Schools Move Limited, man and van. Schools Move Limited, a Jumakubia, or more operati, United Kingdom, Abrochimamu. To say we Ghana, Nina UK, London, and Potterma, anywhere in the UK. I say, be out, baby, Nasa will movie out. Either say a shop, Muna will movie out, baby, for film now movie out. And I will chew near my free baby, and I will find near my free baby, the Akobe beer, now here. So be baby, just call the number 0738 9835 312. 0738 9835 312. Oko email awimbilaamadu@gmail.com. And the student moves, office relocation, moving furniture, small homes moves, moving items to storage, transporting items from stores, collections and delivery. Ninina ombeya mo kama pa. And the bomodia friend number no e will screen so. na schools move ebra eba be yo mwa. Mede I reckon fantastic. Inshallah.